Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Earlier today, I made a video on how to create this corner, if you didn't watch that, but I've taken a little further, and if we use the clone tool, and this is our control curve, I'm going to show you how to do this, and I've got plenty of videos on this, but we can change. Look at all the ones on the right changing because I'm cloning it. And it's a pretty neat, even if you didn't use the clone tool, it's pretty neat. So what we're going to do, as always, and this is the reason I still have this up here, I'm going to make a duplicate of that and move it out of the way so if I want to play some more. And I don't really have to work in the center of the page because I'm working with something that's centerable. So I'm going to make one of a different color. Well, you know what, we're just going to do it like I did before. And then I'm going to take the interactive fill tool and do something like, you know what, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to make it white here and black here. I'm just taking the color with my left mouse button and making it black, and then I can move that. Not really sure if I'm happy with that, but that'll work. Now, go up to edit and clone it. And then you can actually move that out of the way, and you see that that is our clone curve, where this is our control curve. So we need to put that and put it to the side. Now we can take this, and we don't even have to use that box right now. Let me just move it out of the way, because we're going to clone from the center of this, so we're going to make a duplicate. So I'm going to Control D, double click on the rotation and put it on that point, rotate it 120 degrees, and then Control D again. And then before I would do anything, I would check to make sure my clone is working. And you can see that it's working. And you can do different things. We can put in, and we'll do more of that in just a second. You can make it yellow. But now that you know your clone is working for sure, you could make multiples of these and Control D to make a duplicate, and then move that, and it should just like snap to it, and then Control D, Control D. Move these out of the way a little bit more. And then we can go here and Control D, and we're going to take that point and put it right there. And then we're going to Control D again, and you can make as many as you wanted. But watch what happens when we change our clone. Not only is it a pretty neat graphic already, you can see some white lines, but we could actually fix that. And we're going to get the interactive fill tool and watch what happens to all of them. I mean, we can change them quite a bit. It's almost ironic. I did a video on this the other day that when you move it one direction or the other, it almost looks like my floating cubes that I had. It looks like those are cubes that are floating, and some behind the other. And like I said, you could change the colors. Well, that's terrible. But we can make it blue and move that down quite a bit. So you just have a blue tint and play around with it. It's a pretty neat graphic. I actually like it better with the black and the white or a gray. And I mean, that looks really good in three-dimensional. Now let's see if we can get rid of that white line. If we select it all and right-click a outline, more so the color of it, I guess it's always going to be there. Now you're getting into, you can make black line, and then that to me kind of even adds to it. It almost looks like blocks stacked on top of each other. Anyway, hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.